What's up, guys? This is Chr0n0Tr, and welcome to Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Episode 12, the final episode of the series. So where we last left off, we held off the invasion, and that's about it. So without further ado, let's continue on. This will be the last biggest game before the summer starts. So, of course, during the summer, I'll be playing like extremely long games, like Dishonored and all that. Man, that's gonna be crazy.
Launch is in its final stages. The portal's close to opening, but Dr. Magnuson sure will be in time to stop it.
Complete. Tracking beacon. Oh, there's another bit of crap we can ignore. Support equipment powered down. Hold on a moment, Chr0n0. Ah, Freeman. Well, I see the Magnuson device performed flawlessly. I feel compelled to thank you personally for saving my rocket. So, thank you. Well, that's enough chit-chat. I've got a rocket to launch.
Wow. For a minute there, I thought you were gonna get a hug. Let's go to the control room. We can get a great view of the launch from there.
Did you do that? What? This one? Flight termination system. Check links with backup range safety sites.
Oh, that must be an ancient entry. There are no backup sites. If we fail, the best we can hope is that the rocket falls on the enemy. Now, inertial navigation systems. Safety test of FTS.
Completed, of course.
Ground and high altitude wind.
Well, the precision of those readings is not to my liking, but we'll have to make do with what we have.
Guidance, computer voltages and currents.
Reporting normal.
FTS switched over to internal power.
Naturally, some time ago.
And armed?
Of course.
Don't ever say of course. We can't take anything for granted.
No, of course not.
No. Avionics to internal power.
Yes.
While you were out having fun, I found an old helicopter that I was able to get working. I've got it all packed up and ready to go. Never a dull moment, huh?
Wait a moment. I'm seeing a payload anomaly of approximately 8.5 pounds.
Well, that's within tolerance. Certainly not worth scuttling up.
At last.
Lunch.
Gordon. Hell of a job you did out there, son.
Let's not forget that with Magnuson device, those Striders practically destroy themselves.
Yes. Well, I think perhaps Gordon had something to do with their success.
I suggest we adjourn this meeting of the Mutual Admiration Society until after we have launched our rocket. Now, I believe we're ready to start the auto sequence.
I believe Gordon should have the honor.
You'll hear no objection from me.
It's all yours, Gordon.
The lunch button.
Silo doors open. Stations, everyone. Power to main thrusters. Steady on.
T-minus 10, 9,
We're launching.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Steady.
3, 2, 1. We did it!
We sure did.
Control myself.
Yes!
Fantastic.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Now it is still too early to celebrate. We need to reach altitude and transmit the signal.
Too right. The clock is ticking.
We couldn't have cut it any closer if that was our intention.
It is going to work, right?
It has to.
Once the rocket is in range of the portal, we'll be able to switch on the xenium resonator.
Well, let's get outside. I'd like a better view of the fireworks.
There should be quite a show.
Quite a show.
I can't come out with you. Magnuson and I will need to keep a close eye on the rocket's trajectory.
Aren't you gonna see us off?
Just as soon as this is wrapped up, I wouldn't dream of letting you go without a proper goodbye.
Okay, I'll hold you to that. You too, Dr. Magnuson.
Indeed.
We'll catch up with you in a moment, sweetheart. Gordon, hold on a
Dog,
second.
there you are.
The more I think about that warning from our friend, the more I'm convinced it has to do with Borealis. Don't be deceived. That ship must never be used. You have got to destroy it, whatever the cost.
Where are you two? You're gonna miss it.
Be right there, Alex. Gordon, thanks for everything you've done for Alex, for all of us. I couldn't be prouder if you were my own son. Now, when you get back, we've got a lot to talk about.
Come on.
Gordon, Alex.
Dear God, this has to work.
We've activated the resonator. This is it.
Oh,
My goodness.
yes.
The portal has been neutralized.
We did it. We did it, Gordon.
We sure as hell did, and not a moment too soon.
I'll bet the Combine aren't too happy right now.
You got that right, sweetheart, but we've got plenty to celebrate. I wish you didn't have to head off so soon. If only it weren't so critical.
It's okay, Dad. We'll find Judith and bring her back. Dog? Hey, where are you? What a nut. Don't go too far. Well, there she is. Gassed up and ready
Wow.
to go.
Remember to keep in constant contact. We have no idea what to expect.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll be all right.
I just wish all this didn't have to fall on you, Alex. Your mother would be so proud.
Dad. Come on, Gordon. The chopper's waiting for us.
Are you sure you have everything you need?
I think so. Dr. Chr0n0Tr gave us the Borealis coordinates. We'll keep the hailing frequency open on the chopper radio in case Judith tries to reach us again.
Good idea. She could well make another attempt.
Oh no. Dad! Gordon! Help! Dad!
Alex!
Dad! Oh. Get away!
Listen to me. Destroy that ship. Whatever it takes. Destroy it.
Don't! Dad, look out! No! Dad! Dad! God damn it, let go of him!
Oh man.
Oh my God!
I love you, sweetheart. Close your eyes, honey.
I love you, Dad!
Don't go.
No! Oh my God! No!
Oh man.
No! Gordon!
Dog, you stupid idiot. You were late.
Dad! Oh God! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my God! No! Oh my God! Dad! No! Don't leave me!
Aw. So guys, that was Half-Life 2 Episode 2, the end of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. or not enjoyed, because that last part. But if you guys like my video, my commentary, give me a thumbs up. And want to go the extra mile, subscribe would be awesome, as it gets my channel out there and lets me know I'm doing a good job. So we'll see you guys in future games, future episodes, and stay tuned for the review session. But if not, then I will see you guys in other videos in the future. Thanks, guys. Chr0n0Tr out. Okay, guys, so it's time for the review session. So let's jump right in. So I'm going to give my own personal review on Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and yeah. So let's start with game. Game length. So length of game, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10. Because it was pretty short. I mean, it was as short as Half-Life 2 Episode 1, maybe a few episodes more, and way shorter than the first Half-Life 2 game and Half-Life game. But the reason I'm rating it 10 out of 10 is because the way they did it, they ended it in a good place. Well, I mean, they ended it in a terrible place. It was a huge cliffhanger. But, I mean, at the end of the game, you weren't wishing for more. You were kind of like, you know, this is all I need. So, you know, I mean, if it would have ended like, oh wait, I want more game, I mean, this isn't enough, I would have rated it low. But since you left the game knowing that it was, you know, you're satisfied with the game, I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. Let's see. My dog's barking in the background. That's so dogs barking, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. No. Let's go over weapons detail. Every weapon from the old game, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I would have rated it lower, but they added the Magnuson device, which isn't technically a weapon. I mean, it is, but they kept all the old weapons. They didn't add anything new, no new, you know, animations, just the same old stuff. If they would add new weapons or maybe new animations or new anything, I would have given it a, you know, like a, you know, like a 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, but they didn't have much. So 8 out of 10, final review. Let's go over storyline. Excellent. It takes place after the train crash in episode 1 and ends with Alex's dad Eli dying. So that was, and you know, in between, that was a really good storyline. You know, the whole plot of the Combine coming to stop the rocket from being launched, and the whole goal to take out the Combine's radio transmission, very cool. 10 out of 10. Mapping, you know, the level designing, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10 because, you know, when they did outdoor stuff, they did a very good job of it. I mean, that last arena thing, I mean, it felt like you were in a forest. I mean, there were roads, trees, fallen logs, you know, birds, buildings. It's just excellent job. So 10 out of 10 for that. Oh, and you know, indoor maps, they did a really good job. I mean, it wasn't blocky, it was realistic. So 10 out of 10 for that. Enemies, they added the Hunter, which was previewed in you know, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 during I can't forget Dr. Wow, what is her name? I just forgot her name. Yeah, so, you know, Dr. Mossman, you know, the whole thing there, but enemy detail, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. They added a bunch of new stuff. And I think that's about it. Difficulty, 10 out of 10. for, you know, yeah. So I think all in all, the dialogue, 10 out of 10. I mean, I like the characters they put in, like the new guys. You had the old characters with fresh new dialogue, so perfect. They weren't lazy when they made this, so 10 out of 10. So overall, I'm going to give this game a 9 out of 10 for the reasons discussed. And no cons I can think of, no glitches or anything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Half-Life 2 Episode 2 with me, Chrono Trigger, and I will see you guys in future games and future episodes.